összes thumbnail-em beglitchelt, hiába rakom be azt, hogy valahol thumbnail-em meg ilyenek, nem nagyon jelzi. Szóval a szopó. De azt, hogy valahol thumbnail-em... Jó, lehet hallani mindent, ami fasza. Hát megpróbálom ide is berakni, hát hogyha sikerül, bár kétlem. Valamiért nem nagyon akarja. Nem is nagyon értem. Zöld csirkék vannak ott, ami nem rossz, csak nem tudom, hogy miért nem akarja berakni a thumbnaileket. Pedig mindegyiknél ki van választva, meg be van rakva, és hogyha rákapcsolok egy szerkesztés, akkor ott van. Szóval nem nagyon értem. Hát de, ez van. Van ez így. Na, szóval arra gondoltam, hogy elmegyünk, megcsináljuk a Brotherhood of Steel-es küldetést. Szóval ahhoz vihetnénk egy Over Armort. Ez nem egy hülye ötlet. Szóval ezt fogjuk most tenni. Vannak ilyen dolgok. Szerintem ez peros. Ajaj. Úgy. Tökéletes. Ide raktunk még egyet. Ennyi. Ez már kész. Viszek egy Power Armort, nem ezt akarom vinni, mert ennek hiányzik a lába, viszont ez nagyon baszó. Ezt is elég jól feltöltöttem, ez jól néz ki. Ez egy szar, ezt ilyen, hát hogyha valami nagyon akarok menni valamit harcolni, vagy valami, akkor ez így jó lesz, de igazából ez se a legjobb, ez csak úgy létezik. De arra gondoltam, hogy vigyük el ezt a Atomic ketteset.
Time to kick some ass.
Jobb, mint a semmi. Na, szóval ez egy küldetés van beállítva nekünk. Itt vannak ilyen dolgok, amiket gyorsan elrakjuk. Ez a bal, meg ilyenek, ezek nem kellenek nagyon. Felesleges, hogy nálunk legyenek. Oké. Junkom nincs. Jó. De akkor toljuk neki. Azért ezt a srácot viszem, mert ő ember, ami eléggé jó. Menjünk ide. Ami eléggé kellemes Brotherhood of Steel-nek, hogy egy emberrel szaladgálok, nem pedig csak úgy random, valami szupermutánssal vagy valami. Szóval ahhoz, hogy megkedveljenek, őket kell vinnem magammal. Meg ennek a srácnak se rossz, hogyha kicsit szélsőségesebben gondolkozunk. Szóval nem fog minket bántani, hogyha mondjuk lopunk vagy valami. Ami jó. Illetve most az a tervem, hogy a legtöbbel, nem hiszem, hogy az összessel, akivel megyek, de felfejlesztem a legnagyobb kapcsolatra hát azt, hogy mi szaladgálunk meg ilyenek. Ehhez az kell, hogy nyilván váltogatom az embereket, akikkel megyek. Már 2-vel felfejlesztettem maxra. Szerintem, hogyha kutyával fel lehetne fejleszteni, akkor már biztos, hogy vele is felfejlesztettem volna, mert kétlem azt, hogy ennyi szar után nem sikerült volna. Nem tudom, miért erre jöttünk amúgy, de igazság szerint csak annyi, hogy nem akartam másfele menni. Gondoltam, egy kis séta belefér. Nem olyan érdekes ez a ház, de van törve a fele. Ez az, ezt keressük.
To spin a hole.
case of ammo over this site.
Suppose
Ça va,
that means
stop.
we missed all the fun. No one's gonna move on this place now that the Pridman's in town.
Paladin Dan's waiting for you inside.
Már megyek is be. Paladinnal is jó lenne végig tolni az egészet, hogy jóba legyünk. Deacon egyedül az, akit nem kedvelek, tehát egy folyamatosan hazudik minden, semmit nem lehet tudni róla. Nem is nagyon kedvelem, nem is nagyon akarok vele szórakázni, hogy őszinte legyek. A Paladin ez rendben van, ő is kicsit szélsőséges.
Looking since Paladins. They hide in plain sight, and it looks like they sent in the big guns.
Why did the Brotherhood send it here?
We call our ship the Pridman. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
Húha!
Who's Elder Maxon?
Maxon is the commander of this division of the Brotherhood of Steel. He's the model of what every Brotherhood soldier hopes to become. If we're going to war, I can promise you that he'll be leading the charge. That being said, you're about to get to know the Pridman up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Ez az.
It's so exciting being new to the Commonwealth. There must be so
Hallgass,
much technology out there that our scribes haven't seen yet.
hallgass Halen. Valószínű, hogy ővelük fogunk lenni a
I'd
végén.
gladly lay down my life if it keeps humanity from repeating the
Nem
apocalypse.
takaradnál el innen? Csak úgy kérdezem. Gyerünk már ki. Nem sok lőszerünk van. Nem baj. Majd még szerzünk. Az igen. És ezt este akarjuk megcsinálni, pedig ez nappal mennyire jobban néz neki, nem baj.
That minigun
Nem
in
tudok
front
is
of you
lőni,
is loaded and
az
ready to
kéne.
fire. If you
Azaz.
spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your target before you start shooting.
Jó,
We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the local.
az is igaz. Hát, hogyha valaki támadna minket, akkor mi visszalövünk. De hát hallom már, nagyon lőnek. Á, de jól néz
Commonwealth
ki.
looks different from here, doesn't it? It never
Tényleg
ceases to
más
amaze
néz ki.
me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive.
Miért nem vártam? Várnom kellett volna reggelig. Aztán szép lett volna megnézni nappal.
I wish everyone down there believed in our cause, but they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory.
Menő.
We're on final approach to the airport. The Pridman should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions.
Na, az a hajó. Ezt majd meg kell nézni, azt a küldetés. Ott van az a hely, ahol lehet vásárolni, ezt vágom. És akkor ahhoz képest itt ez a hajó, ezt majd jól megnézzük, hogy mi a faszom. Azaz. kurva jól néz ki. Hoppá, ott a szigetünk. Vagy nem? Nem. Ez ott a Minuteman-es cucc. A szigetünkre pont nem látni rá szerintem. Kellene meglátni a túloldalon. Jaj, miért nem nappal jöttem, mennyivel szokott volna az egész. Nem baj.
There she is. It's been far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Menő. Hol akar leszállni? Ja, fasz. Ó! Azt hittem leszállunk.
Look like you have something on your mind.
Hogy szállod ki? X.
Hey,
What do you want? Here. This should help keep you alive.
your thoughts?
All things considered, you're doing a hell of a job.
That was all.
Sure.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted. And welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Krigman and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Ad Victorium!
So,
Ciao, Paladin.
you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Sorry? A little soft around the edges, aren't you? If you want to earn your place among the best, you need to toughen up. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
What exactly is your mission here?
I'm not at liberty to say. Elder Maxon will be addressing the crew shortly, and I'm certain all of your questions will be answered. Now, was there anything else, or was everything I said understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address, after which Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
Where can I get power armor?
Only knights are allowed to wear Brotherhood power armor. And you're no knight. Not yet. Until Elder Maxon grants you that title, you'll have to make do with what you've got. Anything else?
What are my orders?
Your orders are to proceed to Elder Maxon's address. Anything else?
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
Arra kell mennem. Az itt a saját power armor kutyák. Ez nagyon menő. Azért innen. Az ott a szigetem? Szerintem az ott a szigetem, amit én csináltam. És akkor nincs ennyire kivilágítva, mint ahogy én azt hittem. Na jó van. Csináljunk egy mentést, nehogy egy valamit elpasszol.
Welcome aboard. Elder Maxon is holding his breath.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our beneath the Commonwealth. There is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoria!
I care about them, you know. Super mutants, the people of the Commonwealth. Only science has gone so wrong.
Care about them? I thought we were preparing for war.
The Brotherhood is here to prevent a war by starting one of our own. The difference is, our war won't reduce civilization to ashes.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. To start making a difference. And from what I've read in Paladin Dance's reports, you've already begun that journey. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
Only a knight? Why not a paladin like Dance?
The Brotherhood maintains a strict hierarchy, organized by rank. Paladin is several ranks above Knight, and it took Dance many years to achieve that goal. With your continued loyalty to the Brotherhood, I'm certain you can attain the same. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
Stray radio signals keep pinging me around.
Oké, nekem van stage konténerem. Viszont ez azt jelenti, hogy nekem lesz power armorom.
Hey, need something?
Looks like we have a thruster imbalance. Tweaking pitch.
Szállj már be.
Pinging remote units at 30-second intervals as requested. My father and his father were part of the Brotherhood. The thought never crossed my mind that I would be doing it.
Oké. Beszéljünk Paladinnal.
Would you believe that I was a farmer before this? Never even touched a gun till I was in basic training.
It doesn't matter. We're all here fighting for the same reason.
I believe you're needed elsewhere.
How's that?
You know,
we can talk later.
protecting mankind from repeating the mistakes.
Providing
integrity, restoring the wasteland. The good fight.
Right. Congratulations on the promotion, Knight.
Excuse me. Maxon might appear compassionate, but I can assure you, the Institute will face his wrath.
Can't talk right now. Gotta clean the Mirelux scan off my boots. Trying to minimize reactor jitter. Adjusting compression rate.
Innen azt akarja, hogy menjünk ki. Szóval megtesszük, aztán utána megnézzük a személyes konténerünket, amiben ott lesz a Power Armorunk.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight. Have you ever fired a minigun? Chews through ferals like paper. So you're the new Knight I heard about. Glad to have you on the team.
Értünk mindig a fontos karakternek, egyik se az. Mi van itt lent? Ott van az én konténerem, vagy... Ez itt ott van Paladin maga.
So how did it look out there?
Wondered when I'd see
Paladin Dance.
There you
come
are.
back when you've got the...
How did it go with Elder Maxon?
Maxon seems so young compared to everyone else. You're okay with that?
Don't let his age fool you.
Pillanat.
Maxon's a brilliant tactician, a formidable warrior, and possesses an idealistic vision for the future of the Brotherhood. I'd follow him anywhere, without question.
I was very impressed with him. He seems to know what's best for everyone.
Exactly. Without his determination, we'd be lost. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
So what's all this about you being my sponsor?
Elder Maxon is understandably particular when it comes to new recruits. He believes in order to keep the Brotherhood strong, we have to bond as brothers. As your sponsor, it's my duty to travel with you throughout the Commonwealth to ensure that our ideals are being observed. That's why I'm so concerned about your performance in the field.
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
No.
Do you need to come with me now?
It might help if I tagged along with you. On the other hand, you might want to make your first impression without a paladin standing over your shoulder. It's up to you.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
Wondered when I'd see you. Well, come back when you've got the time.
With the Brotherhood behind us, we'll never fall.
What's up?
Hey there.
Well, wondered when I'd see you again.
Arra emlékszem.
Welcome back, Paladin. Welcome home.
Glad to hear someone say that. Now, listen, I didn't have a chance to thank you properly before. I'm not sure I still have a place here. I've been away for too long. Maybe I'm not cut out for the Brotherhood. But I'll give it time. I owe it to you and to my team. Thank you for giving me another chance.
Faszom. Oké. Meg majd kikkel kell beszélnem. Ez egy ilyen túraszerű valami lesz most.
If Elder Maxon ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell, I'd be the first one to kick them open.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
What kind of medical exam? I feel fine.
There's nothing to be alarmed about. I just have a few simple questions about your medical history. It's my responsibility to make sure that you don't bring anything up here that could pose a threat to the crew. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
Wouldn't Vault Tech's screening process have caught this already?
Vault Tech's screening process? Let me check my notes here. You were a Vault Dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
That happens often enough for you to have a question about it?
You'd be surprised how many Wastelanders answer yes to that question. Fortunately, the Brotherhood finds that type of behavior absolutely distasteful. Since you haven't spent too much time in the Wasteland, I'll assume your answer is no. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
That's more of a morals question, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I feel that the mental state of the crew is just as important as the physical. Anyone that hesitates firing in combat due to misguided moral standards certainly isn't Brotherhood material. So what about you? Would you have a problem with it?
Nope, no problem whatsoever.
Excellent. You'll fit in quite well around here. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
Cade?
Something I can do for you, soldier?
What's new, Doc?
Been out of the loop. A lot of sick and injured taking up my time. Now.
Not interested.
Very well.
Jó. Az meg volt. a geci.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
What are you doing with all these books?
I suppose I could stop working for a moment to address your question.
Makes sense to get rid of the trash.
Well, I'm pleased you agree. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation at my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
What type of technical documentation are you looking for?
The Brotherhood is primarily interested in collecting information that might assist us with our current mission. Medical records, science journals, weapon schematics. If it contains any type of useful data, we need to get our hands on it.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Okay.
Dr. Quinlan.
Please, finish your introductions by all means. But I do hope you'll consider assisting me when you're done.
Jó, tehát akkor előbb fejezem be a szokizást. Ó, ez csircsisa. És csak utána dumáljak vele. Jó, eddig oké.
There, try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix it.
I can fix it. You're the one who decided.
Unless you like getting radiation.
I'd stay away from ferals.
There it is.
És ezekben mind beleléphetek.
I owe you.
Menj
So,
már.
you're the new recruit.
Ezt el kell lopnom.
Hey, walking away like that is just
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promised that I wouldn't bite.
Why are you in there?
I'm glad you asked. Now, this is the Stowage Depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
Menő.
Wait, buy them? Since when does the military sell equipment to its own soldiers?
Since someone dropped a whole bunch of bombs and blew up every single factory that manufactured weapons and ammunition. Everything the Brotherhood supplied takes caps, and everyone contributes to the cause. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
What sort of extra work are we talking about?
Oh, no. It's nothing like you're thinking. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
Okay.
Proctor Tegan.
Remember, come find me when you're done meeting the rest of the crew.
Itt vannak jó dolgok. Az a nyádra.
Ingram?
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
Sounds like you're disappointed.
I'm not disappointed, just surprised. You don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we'd pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwen's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Is this where I get my power armor?
Ha! That's always the first question from the new guys. Let's see. I just fixed up a pretty decent T-60 suit. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. It's sitting in Bay 3. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
You feel like telling me how you ended up that way?
That's a little personal, don't you think?
Come on. If we're going to be working as a team, we should get to know each other better.
I guess I can't argue with that. I was fighting with the Brotherhood in the Capital Wasteland. Worked at a staging area for the power armor troops. Our position was along a ridge line overlooking the battlefield. I'd say it was a 100-foot drop, give or take.
You weren't aboard the Pridwen?
The Pridwen wasn't under Maxon's command at the time. It wasn't even in the Capital Wasteland. If she'd had been there, the battle wouldn't have been such a challenge. To make a long story short, the ridge I was standing on took a hit from a nuke. Sheared most of the cliff right off, and caused the platform I was standing on to tumble over the side. If I hadn't been test piloting one of the power armor suits at the time, I would have died.
Wow. It's a miracle you survived.
Nope. Just simple engineering. My power armor absorbed most of the impact. And I wouldn't call having both of your legs crushed surviving. Anyway, if you need any work done on your power armor, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Fasza. Szóval akkor ez itt az én power armorom.
Joining our cause is the wisest decision of your life, brother.
Vegyünk fel a küldetéseket.
Proctor, you looking to pick a fight? I'll help you end this.
Let's hear a bit more about that extra work you mentioned.
Hard to resist the lure of extra caps. The food stores don't replenish themselves. So legs on the ground, they can have farms in the area. We'll be requisitioning a portion of their harvest, and I need that food crated and ready to go for when I send out a collection team. Your mission will be to ensure full cooperation of the civilian farmers, by any means necessary.
I'm in.
Thought you would be. Farms on your map. Introduce those civilians to, the power of persuasion.
Okay.
Proctor Ingram.
Oh, my list of maintenance fixes keeps getting longer and longer.
Jó, nem tudsz semmit.
Nice self-service, brother. You take what you need.
Proctor Quinlan.
Ah, Knight. You have technical documents, perhaps? Or looking to assist on a research patrol?
I found some technical documents for you.
These aren't technical documents. I don't have time for games, soldier. Come back when you've decided to take your duties more seriously.
Jó, more.
Excuse me, Proctor Quinlan.
Ah, Knight. You have...
I've got time to assist on a patrol.
Good. I'm glad to hear you say that. Most people don't realize how critical a good research patrol can be. Your assigned scribe will meet you at the airport. There, he'll give you the research patrol location. Return with both scribe and data intact, and your mission is complete.
Oké. Jó, ez így most tetszik el, tök jó
Jade won't
elvegyük.
clear me for duty yet. I think he's giving me orders.
Hi.
I'm worried about these recruits. Too young, too green. Not like the initiates back in my day.
Hallgass.
Dr. Ingram said she needed this suit tested yesterday.
Yeah, I get it. Just...
Szóval ez itt az én konténerem.
Everything holding together?
Trust me, you'd know.
Good. Firing!
All right. Everything looks nominal. And you didn't scuttle the ship. Thanks, Initiate.
Sure. Anytime.
Kurva. Ezekre rátámadnék, végem lenne. Nincs itt valami kis ajándék, vagy valami nekem.
I heard that Elder Maxim got that scar on his face from going one-on-one with a death claw.
Várjuk, ez is az enyém. Hű, egy mini nuke, az nem rossz. Hallod, nem kellett még elsütnem a fegyveremet. Ajaj. Itt basztam el. Aha. Nem. Meg vagyunk. Baszki. Ezt el tudom rakni. Na jó, nézzük. Igen, ez is jó. Az igen. Egyik sincs annyira messze. Ja, beszéljünk Elder Maxonnal, vagy ki a jó fasszal, meg szerezzük meg a power armorunkat. Nagyon könnyű eltévedni itt amúgy. Nézzük meg azt, hogy...
Thank you, sister.
Hol vagyok? Itt vannak gyerekek is. Valahol. Legalábbis kellene.
Greetings, Knight.
If you find any technical documents, you should bring them to Dr. Quinlan for analysis.
Feel free to have a look at the specimens, but please don't touch any. Didn't you want to hear about my experiment?
Scribe Naraya.
Feel free to have a look at the specimens, but please don't touch anything.
Quite a collection you've got here.
Well, thank you. Most people don't appreciate the important work that I'm trying to do here. I'm on the cusp of discovering how these creatures' bodies have adapted to the radiation that's infiltrated their habitats. If I can crack the code, I can equip our troops with a protective compound far superior to Rad-X.
That's amazing.
Well, it's only a theory so far. You see, the ionizing radiation left behind by the Great War kills because it damages most living things on a cellular level. However, after several generations, these creatures' bodies have adapted by altering their genetic makeup to prevent cellular disruption. I believe I've discovered how I can replicate that genetic restructuring rapidly. Instead of decades, I can do it in moments. For a short period of time, anyway.
I'm sold. If you're looking for someone to help, you can sign me up.
I appreciate the offer, but unfortunately, I've hit a stumbling block. The specimens I've already captured can only produce so much blood and genetic material. If I try and harvest too much, they'll die. What I need are more samples of blood from the creatures roaming the Commonwealth.
Will I get some of that new compound you're developing?
If I make a breakthrough, you'll be the first person I give it to. After I've tested it on myself, of course. I've modified your Pip-Boy to scan the corpse of any freshly killed creature that has the proper type of blood in its body. All you have to do is pick up any viable sample and bring it back to me. Hey, I really appreciate you doing this for me. It's nice to know I'm not the only person in the Brotherhood with an open mind.
Miért is ne? Nagyon-nagyon jól hangzik, igazság szerint.
Excuse me, Squire.
I wish they made power armor in my size. Maybe I'll ask Proctor Ingram if she can make some for me.
If you run into any Sims, shoot to kill. We don't take prisoners.
Egy pillanat.
When it comes to keeping the Pridwin running, Proctor Ingram's the best.
Put two in the head and they'll stay dead. Advice to live by.
I've served on this vessel for years. It's the only home I know. Feels like you can.
Itt vagyok.
We'll get the job done.
Hallgassatok. Oké, felajánlottam szolgálataimat sokaknak. Ezek mik? Ez gyűjtsek neki ezt, a másiknak meg azt, ugye? Ezeket megcsinálom, de ezek olyan dolgok, amiket tehát egy később, tehát hogy nem fog tudni most megcsinálni, nyilván. Ez az ilyen sok hosszú folyamat, igazából hosszú folyamat. Oké. Beszéljünk a formával. De hol van? Nem ott kéne állnia? Nagyon sok fusion core-om van.
Now split the difference.
There?
Now half.
You want it? No.
Csináljátok csak a dolgaitokat. Ott van!
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridwin's crew.
Egy pillanat. vagyok.
Are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Just point me to the action.
I applaud your enthusiasm, Knight. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my
Szerintem
stomach.
voltam már.
Understood?
What do these shells do?
The Fat Man launcher is an essential part of the payload in a man-portable format. A squad of troops armed with one of these is virtually unstoppable. If you ever have the pleasure of firing one of them, allow me to give you a word of advice. Don't fire one of them in close quarters. There won't be enough of you to bury in a shoebox. That enough to go on?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips. It'll be...
Be a pleasure to exterminate mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Jó. Akkor oda fogunk menni. Ott a szigetem, imádom. Ez az, ugye? Ez levisz minket az airportra. Jó. Vagy más helyre elmentem. Más nincs. Csak ez az egy. Szerintem ez így jó lesz. Legalábbis remélem. Hülyhaj! Sok lövöldözés, baszod. Ez a sok lövöldözés. Ja, csak gyakorolva. Baszod. Jó. Nézzük, mennyire vannak ezek messze. Szóval fel kell szállnom szerintem. Ez lesz az? Igen, ez az. De miért ezt lövik? Idióták. Mehetünk. Na, Már most nappal van, baszod. Nagyon jól néz ki fentről. Nagyon állat. Nem is kell messzire menni. Oké. Talán már... Hűha! Ez mi a faszom? Oké. Jó, vagy megvan. Lát valaki valamit? Ott van még egy. Meg kurva anyád. Hogy megdobálják ő olyan behemót. Halljál már meg behemót, azaz. Ennyi.
Primary target down. Look at this thing, please. I'm gonna find a place to set her down and then hightail it back to the Bridgewood for repair.
Történik, menjünk vissza. Mi a fasz? Á, a rák megtámadta őket. Akarodj már innen! Megjöttünk. Kíváncsiak, hogy volt onnan behemóknál. Szavaztok! Nem talán, de jó édesanyja elég. Töltényen maradt. Viszlát! Közelebb már tudok kritikát hitelni. Jó. Jön a vihar, baszod, ez nem vicc. Hol van Paladin? Igen, itt már egyszer voltam. Hűha! Nem, mire kijövünk, már vége lesz a viharnak remélhetőleg. Hol vagytok?
Someone there?
Jöjjön! Oké. Tudom, hogy fele megyünk le. Nem sok töltényen maradt.
For the Brotherhood!
Azt a górra. Nem tudom, hogy jó fele megyünk. Szerintem nem megyünk jó fele. Én úgy gondolom. Centről a fejen csürlünk. Állj le! Sikerült! Jön velem? Én lefeküdt. Innen már van. Azt nem hiszem, hogy jó helyen vagyok. Ennyi. De jó volt ez a leszámolás. Akkor jó, felmentem végül is. Meg kell tölni mindenkit, aki itt volt.
Paladin Dance.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
They're responsible for the death of a close friend, a Brotherhood knight we covered. So when you ask if I hate them, I say hate's too gentle a word. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
How could synths bring about our destruction?
If the synths reach the point where they certainly possess the capability to make more of their own kind, so we've become expendable. And with Institute technology on their side, nothing can stop them.
Sure.
It's a nightmare scenario. Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxim. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
Okay. Hát utálja a szupermutánsokat, az egyik barátját szupermutánsok ölték meg. Hát nem tudom. Megértem valamilyen szinten. Mert azért tényleg most minden ilyen rapsz meg ilyet félretéve, hogy a szupermutánsok tényleg geszik. Van 2, ha jól tudom, aki normális.
What? Who's there? That'll be a good fight!
Ezt már kiítottam egyszer. Több ilyen behemótot nem akarok látni, főleg nem közelről. Na nézzük. Ha erre megyünk, akkor megismerjük a farmot. Ez itt mi a jóisten? Szóval most megyünk a farmra. Kis 5 töltényünkkel. Hűhű. Fegyvert látom. Hol van Paladin? Beszéljünk a farmerekkel. Próbáljuk velük egyességre jutni, hogy legyen kajája a hajónak. Fegyverünk van meg minden, de kaja az nincs.
Hope you realize how much
What are
you
you
did
doing
for
here?
us.
Hova?
The Brotherhood needs food. Better to donate it willingly and keep them friendly.
We don't want any trouble. You'll get your donation.
Hát jó. Ez már kész. Megpróbálunk átszaladni őzen. Kapom ám a radiation-t. Nem hiszem, hogy van bármi érdekes.
Ready, sir?
Let's do this.
Roger that. I'll mark the location on your map. After you, sir.
Hova kell mennem? Jön velem? Nem értem. Jön ez velem? Hol kell mennem? Hú, bassza meg, ez jó messze van. De ide el tudok menni, nem? Mindjárt kiderül.
Heck? What was that?
Új, új. Hajj már meg! A rohadó. A végre. Volt már. Mi? Ne. Hol mentett utoljára ez a fos? Quick save. Autosave. Mikor quick save-eltem, baszki? Ja, izénél, jó, tudom. Hey, ezt kicsit elbasztam.
What would you take for your crops?
Now there's a question I don't get every day. Honestly, I couldn't hand him over for anything less than 1,000 caps.
I don't have the money.
No caps, no crops. Why do I get the impression I don't want to hear what you have to say?
The Brotherhood needs food. Better to donate it willingly and keep them friendly.
Doesn't sound like we have much choice. We'll contribute on it.
Hát így jártatok. Megint végig kell mennem a kúró vízen, bazd meg. Ez a legfélelmetesebb az egész játékban, mondom őszintén, ez a kúró nagy hosszú víz. Nem tudni mi van alatta, meg ilyenek, csak nagyon nem szeretem. 34 fusion core-om van, tök jó.
sir.
Let's do this.
Yes, sir. This is the area.
Kíváncsiak, hogy ugyanoda kellene menni, vagy teljesen random. Na, ugyanoda. Jó, hát akkor megyünk oda.
Right here.
Oké. Quicksavelünk itt még. Ez egy szar. Jönnek azoknál. Menjünk be. Lényeg.
There's the terminal.
Szerencsé ezeket még régen megöltem.
Hey.
Information secured. Standing by for your orders.
In my experience, hotshots and big mouths end up with closed casket funerals.
Hova lett Paladin? Csinálom ott a dolgokat, erre baszki nem jön belé.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
Ennyi.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
I could use caps.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Anything you need, Elder, you just say the word.
I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Aren't there any pre-war records about the Institute that might help us?
Our records indicate that the Institute was born from the remnants of a pre-war educational facility. The ruins of the facility are at the location appears to... Anything else, Knight?
What about those energy readings in Paladin Dance's?
Our scribes are confident that the energy... We're still detecting. Just watch your step. Is there anything else?
Any suggestions where I should look next?
I'd pursue your lead regarding Dr. Amari. I'm not certain if she's a crackpot, or if she can genuinely assist your search. But our sources say she has some interesting technology at her disposal. Anything else, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well, then. Dismissed.
Sir.
Questions, Knight?
Hol Paladin? Na nézzük. Osztunk dokumentumot, szerintem.
Finished your mission?
Yes, sir.
Good work. Here's something for your considerable troubles. We'll be sending out scribes again soon. So...
I found some technical documents for you.
These aren't technical. I don't have time.
Proctor.
It sounds like we owe you our gratitude for wiping out those monsters at Fort Strong. Now, did you have any documents for me? Or perhaps you were interested in aiding a research patrol?
I can handle another patrol.
Good. Good. There's too much information out there, and it mustn't go to waste. Meet the scribe on the ground. Your mission is to escort and protect a scribe while locating a data source. Once found, the scribe will extract the data, and you'll return both data and scribe safely back to the base.
Okay. Igen, itt van velem, de...
Hey there.
By Elder Maxon's orders, all forms of technology should be confiscated or collected.
Make it quick. We have a lot of ground to cover.
Itt van Paladin.
There's a wealth of technology just waiting to be discovered out here.
The Bridlin is a magnificent
Ready to
ship.
continue our mission, soldier?
We're lucky to have her in our arsenal.
Ready.
Roger that.
Faszedjem meg, minek mentél magadtól már hova is.
You think the Commandant looks bad? You should see the captain at least.
Proctor Teague.
You've got some good news for me.
Yes, sir. Crops will be available when harvested.
Couldn't have done a better job myself. Your payment, as discussed. Let me know if you feel like heading back down. Those farmers don't know how good they have it. They aren't risking their lives for the greater good.
Okay.
Sure. Reporting for extra work.
You're just in time. I've got another farm all picked out for you.
I'm in.
Good. Here's the farm. I've no doubt you'll convince them.
Have you ever fired a minigun? Chews through barrels like paper.
Northanger Beach úgyse szeretnék őket.
At Victoria, brother.
Hát Victoria.
Damned barrels. Radiation is a twisted sense of humor.
Fel kéne jutnunk egyel, azt hiszem. Nem vágom, hol vannak a lépcsők, mi ilyenek. Egy ajtó. Ez kinek a szobája?
You watch my back? Watch yours.
If you're looking for another safe haven, shelter and supplies like the police station can.
Szóval hoztunk neki kövért, szóval oda tudjuk adni.
Have you collected any blood samples, Knight?
Yes, here you go.
Is this some sort of a joke? I don't know what that is, but it certainly isn't a viable blood sample. Do you have any or not?
Will every creature yield viable blood samples?
Unfortunately, no. Nature's stubborn, and unless I... That's why I need it. Have you had any...
No, sorry.
I understand. I really appreciate you searching for the blood samples. As soon as I make a breakthrough...
Okay. Megint ide kell menni? Befenyíteni őket? Oh, baszki. Azt hittem, hogy tudok innen azért kiszaladni. Megint ugyanazokat be kell fenyítenem. Szevasztok, basz meg.
Hey there.
Hát nem fogtok örülni. Megint.
Can I help you?
The Brotherhood needs your help to protect the Commonwealth. Donate a portion of your crops to the Brotherhood?
Doesn't sound like we have much choice. We'll contribute our crops.
Okay.
You know those synths from the last Mesa?
Ready, sir?
Let's do this.
Roger that. This is the area. Lead on, sir.
Autószével.
Who's there?
Gyertek már be. Egyre meghalnak. Szükség.
Who's out there? Pin them down!
Honnan kapok?
Going weapons cold.
Szoktad. Na mi volt ez? Aztán fent van valami gép, de nem vagyok benne biztos. Ennyi. Nem érdekel tervezni, bazd meg. Wow, kell lennie egy gépnek. Álljatok át!
No need to hide. It'll all be over soon.
Itt is lehet. Na. Ajaj. Ajaj.
What was that?
Ez. Szerintem el kell menni. Aztán lehet, hogy tévedek. Jól tűnik. A geci vagy te itt az egy jönnek a gúlok, meg minden. Ez kíváncsi, erre kíváncsi.
How much you got left in you?
Okay.
This moisture is back.
Yes.
Terminal located. I'll get started.
Na? Gyere felé kijutunk. Aha. Simán.
Find us a technical doc.
Elmondjuk, hogy mi történt, hogy sikerült.
Attention! This is a reminder. Any recovered historical, technological, or social documentation should be delivered directly to Proctor Quinlan.
Yes, sir.
That is all.
Excellent.
Jaj. Kitudtak a helyemről.
Cage won't clear me for duty.
If it was up to me, I'd take every feral, beauty, and sim.
Tegan.
Ah, my legs on the ground. You get them.
Yes, sir.
I knew you'd get that. Here. If you got the time, if these farmers realize what...
Ennyi.
You haven't lived until you took the...
Menjünk el a valótunkba. Nézzük meg, hogy... Ó, várjál. Vennék tőle... Melyik kell nekem? Szerintem a jobb lábazon kell nekem. Vennék tőle jobb lábat. Ilyen power armornak.
Proctor.
Well, the Brotherhood's got a lifetime supply of nuclear ordnance thanks to you. I expect you could use a resupply after a scrap like that.
Let me see what you have.
That's some choice.
Na. Igen. Nincs neki olyan, ami nekem kell. Hát nem nagyon szereztem semmi ilyen lootot, meg ilyeneket. Ezt el tudom adni.
If dumb and ugly had a child, it'd be a super
To pick a
mutant.
fight, I'll help you in.
Set me up.
Be my guest.
It's okay. Hát akaradjunk innen.
There's no time to waste when there's work to be done.
Most nincs kedvem ilyen missziókat csinálni. Szerezd meg ezt, szerezd meg azt. Kísérd előtt ide, meg mit tudom én micsoda. Nem. Most. Kiutottam, vagy most megint bementem oda? Faszom. Mindent kiszedjük a power armoromból, ez fontos, mert bármi történik. Formát, aki benne van. Aztán megnézzük Paladinnak a power armorát, hát hogy ki tudunk rá alakítani. Hallgassatok már el. Megnézzük az 54-es szintet, aztán csomó perket tudunk magunknak adni, mert már vagy 4-et nem csináltam, lehet, hogy ez így meg lesz az 5. Kicsit alakítunk a power armorokon. Azt, amit most kaptam, azon, amely Paladin van, kicsit más, egy nagyon picit alakítunk rajtuk. Hogy jobbak legyenek, kitartóbbak, meg ilyenek. Visszaállítom a többi power armort úgy, ahogy van.
Yeah. I used to be scared of super mutants, but we taught them a lesson this time.
There you are. Almost thought you forgot about me.
From the Brotherhood of Steel, spotted in the Commonwealth. Sounds like they're, I've never lost anyone before.
Itt hagyjuk. Még nincs kész, hiányzik a jobb lába. Faszom.
Hi. There you are. Almost thought you forgot about me.
Takarodj ki onnan.
Time to hit the road.
I knew you couldn't live without me.
Paladin marad itt.
Hey.
Need something?
Over here.
Take this. You're gonna need it.
I need you to get out of your power armor.
No problem.
Takarodj ki onnan. Kezd tetszeni ez a power armor cucc, ami nekünk van.
Not a bad job being in the soda fountain.
Paladin?
Paladin dance.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Ready.
Roger that. If you have them.
Jaj.
Na nézzük. Minél jobb modell, annál erősebb. Szóval menjünk a modell F-re. Titanium painting. Nagyobb lenne a health-em. Prisma painting. Most ez Brotherhood of Steel-es painting van rajta. Mindjárt megcsinálják Model F-re először is. Így, elfogyott a kerámiánk. Ez nem jó. Menni kell csalni. Oké. Ez itt a cheat room. Elmegyünk oda kerámiáért, mert miért ne?
Along, citizen.
Azt hiszem, itt vannak a dolgok. Vissza is tértünk. Ilyenkor kurva jól néz ki. Oké. Elég bénán néz ki. Igen, már shedding. Lead. Sugar bombs. Na már. Jó. Zöld lesz. De ez nem zöld. Ilyen titánium. Jó. Mit bánom én? Okay.
I'm pleased we were assigned to the same team. I think we can learn a lot from each other.
It's a vent. Azaz. Na nézzük. Jó lesz ez a medikes szar. Na, ez már kész. Megcsináltuk, persze, csak nem néz ki jól szerintem. De legalább erős.
Menj el, Dennis.
Hey. Awaiting? Do you want to have that talk now?
Of course. What's on your mind?
Thank you. This isn't a formal meeting. I simply want to clear the air. I think we may have gotten off on the wrong foot when we first met, and I feel like I owe you an apology. Expecting you to embrace the standards of the Brotherhood without having a history with us was unfair. And given that you've adjusted so well to our beliefs, I don't think I needed to push so hard.
That's very kind. Thank you.
Well, you deserve it. When I was an initiate, my sponsor was Paladin Krieg, toughest squad leader I ever served with. He was a model soldier, embodying the values every trainee was striving to achieve. Fiercely loyal, secure in his beliefs, and brave to a fault. From the moment I was assigned to his squad, I was singled out. It felt like he was pushing me harder than the rest of the team. I fought by his side for years, and we had some seriously close calls. But he never explained to me why I was treated that way.
It sounds like he was trying to motivate you.
If he was, I never got a chance to ask. After I was promoted to Paladin, and I'd moved on to my own squad, I received word that Krieg was killed at Adams Air Force Base. The news was like being kicked in the stomach. I mean, I'd lost some of my brothers and sisters before, but his death, well, it really got to me. It's taken me a long time to realize it. But the reason Krieg was so tough on me is the same reason I'm so tough on you. It's because I believe in you. And I don't want to...
Oops.
What happened at Adams Air Force Base?
Back in the capital wasteland, the Brotherhood was at war with a traitorous group of rebels who called themselves the Enclave. They maintained a mobile command post at the remains of Adams Air Force Base, just outside of Washington, D.C. The Brotherhood spearheaded an assault on the command post, which was ultimately successful, but costly. Quite a few soldiers died in that battle, and Paladin Krieg was among them. He made his mark on history.
I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. Just keep doing what you're doing. Well, I've said what I had to say, and I hope that it meant something to you. I trust you'll keep this in confidence, of course. Some of that information was of a personal nature.
Fasza. Tu már jobban vagyok.
Go ahead. Yeah?
Nem akar kijönni a Power Armorból?
That was it?
Very well.
Heads up.
Viewpoint, I shoot.
Okay.
I've got a bad feeling about this place.
Negative. That's not possible. Let's see what you got.
De csúnya ez a húd. Kéne ki valami jobb skala.
Heads up.
You like trading some equipment?
Miért nem lesz ez? Jó, akkor rohagy meg Paladin, bazd meg. Nem lehet nagyon változtatni a kinézetén. Nem engedi. Marad. Okay.
fasza. Egész jók ezek a powerámok, oké? Meg hol a feje? Ez a hülye díszé. Nem tízem. Hol a nagy fejű?
I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me.
Want to chat for a bit?
Hi.
There you are. Almost thought you forgot about me.
I just want to trade a few things.
Oh, I see. All I'm good for is hauling your crap.
Hallgass el. Na, fasza. Egész jó kis izénk vannak. Power armorjaink. Majd kell egy ilyen X01-es. Ja. Mennyi idő? Hát már nem sok időnk van.
Yeah? Huh?
I must apologize for the odd noises.
Hammer and nails.
Csinálunk el.
Those uglies will think twice before messing with us again.
Never fear, sir. I will ensure your safety to the best of my ability.
Strong not want to live in that tunnel. Too small. The layout and decorations and
A hákas nem kell. Hát nem sok ammunition szereztem. Az nem rossz. Kell ennek a fegyverek, kis pisztolya. Hát itt nincs. Fütyi.
Breaks like this, huh?
Jackson ensured I was well built for travel. His modifications will be adequate for quite some time. Increasing your firepower should proportionally increase your chances of survival.
This will be your own good. I promise.
Yo.
What's going on? Let's get out of here as soon as we can. Don't fancy being buried alive.
Sometimes strong not understand.
My files say some of these vaults held over 1,000
I've
people.
heard all these places were doing
Kurva jól lesz Becomes így.
some more ghastly than others. The layout and decoratings and may I accompany you, sir?
Tudod mit?
I hope the light.
Yes,
Gyere
of
velem.
course, of course.
It will be my pleasure. Cheerio.
Okay.
tudom, hol az a suli. Itt volt valahogy iskola. Az oldalában volt törve. Most nem tudom, hogy hol van. Ennyi az idő?
Great of the overseer to give us breaks like this, huh?
This soda's better than Nuka-Cola. Try it, we'll see.
Ó, tényleg megértem a dolgokat. Na nézzük. Le tudnak-e szállni itt?
Yes. Huh?
Yes.
Hey.
Yes.
Ott van. Hülye. Jó Istenek jönnek ide. Hülye. És... Gunforce. Okay. Na nézzük, ahova mi akarunk menni, csak azért, hogy így jó legyen. Nem oda, hanem... Mondjuk. Nézd. kérdés. Mondjuk inkább ide. Bejelöltem. Merényünk. Nem van jelölve. Hát van ilyen. Hát menjünk már. Jó Isten ez. Erre gondolhattam volna. Tényleg, baszd meg! Legendary gunner in this house. Kell nekem egy ilyen. Smart. Igen, Cosmo. Kurva sok itt ez a kurva gunner bazdmeg. Az a baj, mire... Kurva szállba. Miért éges?
Uha. Hú, nála van egy fetőn. Jó, azt most elvesszük. Pillanat.